Welcome back to the Crew Project, everybody. I'm here with Ant and Kevin the 2 Cent. And as always, we have a great episode for you guys. What's on the dock, buddy?
So there's some new stuff going on with mrbeast again. Some new things coming out with the whole scandal and stuff he had going on.
Yep.
Updates with the Diddy situation, more allegations. So new information is coming out with that, and
Yes.
a lot of Diddy stuff is just starting to surface.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff about Diddy. So we'll dive into all of that. But before that, you smell that? Dark bark. Oceanwood motion. Exotic executive.
Smells like success. Do you want a scent that'll hide your farts? Dark bark.
Do you want a scent that smells like a vacation you can't afford? Oceanwood motion.
Do you want a candle that'll hide the scent of your mistress? Exotic executive.
We told you we would do it. We've partnered with IllumineScents. We've created our own scents. Skip the FOMO. Buy our candles. We'll drop the link for you guys down below to check them out. Stay tuned. If you guys got any value from the content, please like and subscribe to the channel for more. Let's dive.
So we're gonna tackle this whole mrbeast situation.
Yeah.
He's still kind of under fire. Continuously hasn't stopped. His production team is forever going. They have not slowed down since the whole situation back when everyone was talking about Ava Tyson,
Right.
and all this other scandals. But recently now, another YouTuber, Rosanna Pansino, has reported mrbeast to the FBI over alleged disturbing Telegram chat logs dating back to 2020 and 2021 that allegedly involved mrbeast and his employees discussing controversial topics such as cannibalism and sexuality. The FBI has not responded to Rosanna, and if any investigation, it's being kept confidential. mrbeast or his team have not responded to this matter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that is kind of a vague... Now, how she was in this Telegram thing... Well, now that we know Telegram is no longer 100% encrypted. It has been given over to the feds.
Mm-hmm.
If they need to backdoor into anything, they now have the potential warrants, things like that.
Yep.
So with that being said, this could easily be investigated by the FBI.
Yep.
And if they are doing so, then he could be really cooked now, as they were saying before. He really actually could be having an issue.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a little hard to say. Like, if I were to joke about cannibalism or something in sexual nature with a friend about, and it didn't involve like other people, you know what I mean? It's kind of a vague situation. I'm not boasting for the guy, but I'm just saying without any fine details.
Fine details and like full context.
Yeah.
I would need like fine detail and full context into exactly what was said, exactly what was joked about, or if it was joked about, if it was actually a serious conversation, or if it was like, I would need to know the nature of the conversation, full details and full context of what was said. Because without seeing all of that, you can't necessarily make a sound judgment on the matter.
Yeah.
And I honestly feel like people are probably nitpicking on some of the things that, and again, this dude, we are not for this guy. Let's just say that, you know, we have not been a friend of mrbeast, because this dude has proven that he is not someone who has any sort of moral integrity, to be honest with you. Like a lot of shit he's been doing a lot of shit to the people that is on his team and the guests or the remember the candidates on his Amazon show that he was coming out with, the Beast Games or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
games are rigged.
This guy he's messed up in the head. So, but I would need to know more, because this is a little vague, and the FBI kind of like keeping this also confidential does not necessarily give us too much on what the hell's going on, if they're even investigating this.
True.
Beast's team also hasn't responded to this. Then there was also like no sort of context behind like, how did this, do you have the article up? How did this, so here's So this is the girl, the YouTuber Rosanna Pansino. This girl, how did she go about finding this stuff about this
Yeah,
conversation?
yeah, it's a whole Telegram chat. If it's
Yeah.
between what it says, Mr. Beast and his employees. Is she an
Yeah.
employee?
So that apparently she's not. Apparently she's just another YouTuber,
That's weird. Like why?
like
is
like a
she-
rival YouTuber or whatever.
Yeah, just another.
Just another YouTuber.
That's kind of weird. Why would
So-
she be? I mean, guess if you're that close, maybe she knows someone on the production team, and maybe somehow a little gossip, little tea was spilt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something like that. But like,
A lot of these YouTubers have like they know each other from like mutual
Oh,
YouTuber
course.
friends.
oh, of course, of course.
And so I'm guessing like that's how she's connected with a lot of the
Has to
people
be.
that Mr. Beast is
Well,
connected
so
with.
what she's claiming has to be.
Right.
Some allegedly.
Yeah. So this is all alleged. So we don't know, but it's a little like the way she put the information out there is immediately a little disturbing.
Yeah, it's a very damning way to put something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with the light of everything else that's going on, it's very easy for people to grasp hold of something like this.
Yeah.
So this could be 100% blowing smoke. And she may just be like, oh, well, if I can say this, I have a platform, and people already know Mr. Beast is like horribly under fire
Yep.
for the things he's done. And this will just be an easy W.
But it's also been like almost about 2 weeks since this information was dropped.
Well,
So and even and no
update.
no update, no statement from Mr. Beast or his team about this, like denying the fact or anything. They're just staying quiet. And the longer this guy stays quiet about, this is kind of serious. So the longer he stays or his team stays quiet about things like this, you're kind of digging your own hole.
yeah, it
You
does
got-
look bad.
You gotta put at least some sort of
Statement.
statement denying the fact if it's not true.
Yeah. Yeah, being
Obviously-
quiet isn't really good. It's kind of like that if I don't notice it, it'll go away.
Yeah.
But the internet never forgets.
No. And then
It's
it
tried
just-
and true.
yeah, and more people will start tagging onto this and they'll blow up the situation more and more.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So
I
it's
think I
just-
don't know if it was related to this, but I was reading how Mr. Beast was investigating him. I don't know if this was back to the Ava Tyson, but it was recent I saw. I didn't dive much into it at the time.
Uh-huh.
Because I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's old, but I this is new to me, and it might be related. That Mr. Beast did like a self-investigation and found nothing wrong. Now I don't know what that was to, but there was like people were making memes, and I could only assume it was to this. Now again, I could be wrong, but regardless,
Did you
it's-
just say
yes,
repeat yourself?
Mr. Beast had done a self-investigation, and now again, I don't know if
You
this
said
was self-investigation on himself and his team, and they
and you found nothing.
Found nothing. What a surprise. What a surprise. I don't
Stop
know
playing, bro.
what that was
can't be
for.
serious.
Yeah.
That is not a serious news. You know what I'm saying?
It's wild. It's like kind of like our government always says like, oh, well, we're just going to, we're going to investigate this situation that happened
yeah.
that we did wrong. And we'll let you know. We didn't.
The
do anything wrong.
IRS lost like 2 $2.something trillion. We're gonna do an internal investigation and we're gonna let you guys know.
We can't find the money. We don't know
yeah,
what happened. It's gone.
We don't know what happened to it. So we after our investigation completed, we found that we don't know where the money went, and that's the end of the story.
No wrongdoing was had, and the money just disappeared.
Bruh,
It's gone.
this
So,
guy, that is a joke of the day.
right?
Conducting a investigation on yourself and then finding nothing. I can't, bro.
Can
That's
you look
too
that up,
much.
Kev? Can you
That's
just
funny.
type like Mr. Beast
That's too funny.
self-investigation and just see if it is related to this? Because if it is, that's actually wild. Regardless, he's been under heat for so many various things.
Uh-huh.
Even when he made like the Beastables, the lunchable thingies, the Beasties,
Yes,
Beastables. What's it called?
I don't remember. That
Whatever it
thing,
is, I'm
but-
pretty
but
sure
I
it's
know what
probably
you're
filled with
talking
red
about.
40 and like lead. So
It-
I'm probably not going to eat it. Mr. Beast self-investigation convicted of harassment, misconduct of his company, Team Beast. Yeah. So, okay. So this is something even unrelated. This
Yeah,
is
this is
something else.
unrelated.
Misconduct that he did, which I mean, a lot of people said he did like really, really horrible work conditions.
Mm.
Like during some of his Beast games, were majority of them like rigged, and
Yeah.
evidently people who like were in it were people who already work for him,
Mhm.
so they were already dedicated to. It's just a really horrible situation when you look into it,
Yeah.
into like really deep. It's makes sense when somebody in his whole shtick is like, I spend a lot of money to make videos, so you watch it.
Right.
Oh, watch me spend $10,000 and give it away. When he doesn't, it just he recycled it, and that's what he's been doing, because you just can't make it. You can't. It doesn't make sense. Now he makes enough money to throw away $1 million, but back then the overhead, the production, the money he was giving away.
Yep.
It didn't make too much sense. So
Agree.
we're not really too sure what's going on with Mr. Beast. He may now be eating people.
Who knows? But yeah, if you guys have any more information into this whole allegation about his cannibalism and sexuality, so let us know in the comment section what you guys know. But well, let's pivot over to the one and only
This man is in jail, and still new things are coming out.
ever evolving story.
Newest update from the Diddy case, a new lawsuit against Diddy claims he sexually assaulted a 10 and 17-year-old boys. The 10-year-old boy was an inspiring rapper and actor who was given a drug-laced soda by Diddy's associate and was sexually assaulted. Diddy warned the boy and his parents if they told anyone, they would be hurt badly.
Quote, quote, hurt badly. Yeah. Clip that, please.
So that's a horrible already opening of a new alleged finding. And again, we don't know how for sure this is, right? We have to take everything for a grain of salt, but with the amount of information already stacked, is it a surprising thing?
I'll tell you now.
No. It's not far-fetched at this point in time.
So I'll tell you now. Apparently, it's credible information. It's credible. The allegation is pretty credible because it's not just one source. I mean, a shit ton of sources is reporting this. Like y'all, starting from the TMZ to NBC to CNN to whatever. Like I mean, any news channel or whatever that you can think of.
Well, they're gonna bury him now. They don't need him anymore,
bro. 10. So remember last time the 13-year-old girl among the 7 accusers. It was a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah,
bro. And now, why is the A's dropping?
Every time I think
a 10-year-old,
something else crazier won't happen, something crazier starts to happen. It just keeps stacking. At this point, a
10-year-old boy. Bro.
I don't even know what more could come from this case. What more allegations could happen that I wouldn't go, what? Nothing. There's nothing. He could have literally enslaved people in these tunnels just making little ditties for him. And I would be like, not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't keep adding up.
But Diddy also, he apparently there was a report that came out. Diddy said this apparently. Diddy said that the report was that he did keep meticulous diaries and notes of all of his party attendees, and that Diddy said this now, this part, that he has, quote, enough dirt to hang half of Hollywood. Half of Hollywood?
It's a lot of people.
It's just
No wonder J-Lo's over there on Kamala Harris's rally crying to vote for her because our lives really depends on it.
No, your life really depends. Yo, it makes so much sense. Like these people's they probably gave all of these actors an ultimatum. Like, listen, if we lose, well, you lose.
Well, speaking of J-Lo, right?
Isn't that the rumor? Sorry to interrupt. But like they purposely raided Diddy to get all this dirt on.
Well, yeah. I
off
mean, it makes
Hollywood,
sense. It's a
then they
huge
would
leverage point.
endorse Kamala Harris.
It makes. I mean, the
It
timeline
makes-
works out really
yeah,
well for
it-
that. For
it
that to
really-
be a thing.
It really does. But here, get this point, because we're on J-Lo. Now, Jennifer Lopez, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, was asked by a reporter recently when she was leaving a event to comment on Diddy. And she was super uncomfortable and left that area in a super rush. Okay? But then, get this part. Jennifer Lopez was photographed arguing with Diddy the same night what happened with the 10-year-old. Jennifer Lopez was arguing with Diddy the same night that they sexually assaulted the 10-year-old. And now she's over here in Kamala Harris rallies, crying and asking for people to vote for Kamala Harris because our lives depend on it. Bruh, all I'm saying that these A-listers that are coming out, it's not a coincidence. It is
Hollywood
not-
about to be dry as a desert.
you know how
Hollywood
they're-
about to have a reset.
You know how they're talking about the government, drain the swamp. Hollywood's about to be drained.
That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna have a movie come out in like 4 years. We're gonna have like so many new faces show up. It's gonna be wild. I'm about to be an
Yeah.
actor. I'm about
So-
to make a name for myself. Sheesh, dude.
Yeah, and then get this part, okay? So with all of this shit that's happening, right?
Yep.
So apparently, Diddy has expressed that he's not happy, and he's actually pretty baffled by the fact that a lot of his high-profile friends are not coming out to defend him. For example, like we said, Jennifer Lopez, because she is very close to him, was his ex-girlfriend as well, but they still have a really tight relationship. And people like Jay-Z, people like Beyonce, they all had a very tight relationship, and he's right now apparently hurt by all of the fact that these people are not coming out. The people that were closest to him, DJ Khaled, another one, that these were some of the people that were super close to him, but they are not coming out to defend him or say anything.
Who's gonna throw their who, bro? What are you saying? First
But-
off, let me say,
But
DJ
also, all of these people, including Jennifer Lopez, all of these high-profile celebrities, are hoping that Diddy actually shuts his mouth, because we know what's going to happen if he doesn't.
100%. He's
So
gonna,
they're all like trembling.
if he's ever on the stand, dog, somebody gonna have to, because he's gonna, dude. The moment anything starts to go downhill in the trial, dog, he's gonna stand up and just start yelling out names, and he's gonna start saying a seance. He's gonna start levitating.
I don't-
But let me tell you about DJ Khaled for a second. I have seen videos of DJ Khaled. That man is not real. He is not normal. DJ Khaled is not somebody I would want in my corner. Dude just says the most off the wall thing. Like, he just recorded himself like one time like watering plants and like nonsense. Dude is like, I don't understand what he takes in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But he's off the
You know what he
wall.
takes in the morning.
Dude, I don't know what. Dude,
Come on.
he's wild. But I mean, come on, Diddy. What are you surprised about? If anyone even were to even seriously be like, guys, let's really think about this. Hang him. Get him out of here.
Apparently, new NDA stuff about his parties came out. Did you see that?
I heard we'd spoke a little bit about it, and I kind of very little bit of information, but
I noted it, yeah.
surprised? Not at all.
So apparently, the Diddy party NDAs require anyone attending his parties needs Diddy's permission to share details and NDAs for the artist's lifetime. So as long as Diddy is alive,
What was on the other side of that door for someone to sign their life away to secrecy? Like, what did you experience that, like, these A-listed celebrities couldn't just have done on their own?
right?
You know what I'm saying?
You know-
like, think about it. These people, like Leonardo DiCaprio, J-Lo, Jay-Z, Mel Gibson, dude, the list goes on and on. Hollywood.
Was
These
Mel
pe-
Gibson on there?
No,
He wasn't there?
No, let's not.
You
Let's not. Let's not.
He wasn't there?
Like,
No, I don't
thanks
Who am I thinking of? What's the other guy?
I don't know.
Who other guy? I mean, half of Hollywood, but like,
Oh well,
Mel Gibson is
Bruce Banner.
complete. Mel Gibson is
Mark Twain.
completely Mark Twain. Mark Twain.
I don't know, dog. Thomas Jefferson was there.
Let's clear the air for Mel Gibson really quick, because Mel Gibson is literally complete on the opposite spectrum of all of this shit.
He got blacklisted.
Yeah, he got blacklisted by Hollywood. He is
Mel.
actually
For
this
being
dude,
against that.
Yeah,
Mel.
Mel Gibson has been one of the advocates of
Melvin,
Hollywood.
no.
This dude has been calling out all the nefarious shit that's
Good
been
on
going
you,
on.
Melvin.
This guy has been making movies. Sound of Freedom.
Melvin
Mel
was
Gibson.
in that.
Mel Gibson was the producer.
How about that?
Anyways.
I don't know. I can't think of actors' names, so that's why I just said Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne was in it. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Batman was attending.
Damn it, dude.
I don't know.
Justice.
Justice for Gotham.
Justice.
But-
Diddy.
Did you hear about the Jamie Foxx thing?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Did you hear about that?
No.
Bruh. Apparently, Jamie Foxx came out and said that Diddy was responsible for poisoning him, and Jamie Foxx is the one who reported Diddy to the FBI.
Huh?
Do you guys remember when Jamie Foxx had a stroke and he was in the hospital for a while?
Yeah. They claim that it was like he was poisoned.
Apparently,
I heard some
apparently
rumors
Diddy
about that.
Diddy actually poisoned him. Remember how that was being kept under wraps for so long, and like they
People were
weren't
calling
trying
him crazy. It was like, oh,
they
he
were
got
trying to keep
poisoned.
it. They weren't trying to have the information come out and like where he was staying, whatever. They were trying to keep that a secret for a while, but it came out recently. Jamie Foxx said that Diddy tried to poison me. That's why
He tried to get that booty. That's what he tried.
He
He saw
tried.
that Jamie Foxx all round cheeks, and he said, "Shoot, I'm a warrior.
He saw his
I'm gonna
capabilities.
get what I want."
He saw them. He saw that movie, the Ray movie.
He saw
It's like, you got
Django,
one
and he
week.
said, "Dang, that's a cowboy.
Uh,
I'm gonna get me some of that cowboy. What they doing up on that damn horse?"
up on that there.
He said, "I'm getting me some of that cowboy." He saw that episode where the Django where he was upside down. They was like, "God damn, give me that unedited version right now." Jamie Foxx wakes up upside down on that same set. What's happening? He just sees Diddy walks around, baby oil just dripping from his hands. Don't worry,
No.
you in good hands. Diddy, please no. Diddy, no.
Diddy, stop. Diddy. Let's talk about this. Diddy. Oh my God. Yeah. This is
That's what I'm saying.
That's
If
wild.
nothing
wild.
is surprising. But like I said, I had to reiterate, what was on the other side of that door for a Diddy party that an A-listed celebrity could not replicate on their own?
Here's
Now,
here's
think
a
about it,
question.
like, company is nice, but these people knew, like Leonardo DiCaprio, J-Lo, all the other music producers, all the other young, inspiring actors who were coming up, who were there. They all knew each other, and they could have been like, "Yo, let's throw a party ourselves." If they were doing drugs, if they were drinking, if they had women there, that's something they could have done like on their own. There was something else behind those doors that was orchestrated. That is not just normal partying.
Agreed. So here's the thing. What's gonna happen now to Diddy now that I feel like if what we were saying earlier, that the purpose was for them to get him elected by all this shit, what's gonna happen to Diddy now that now it seems like his purpose is fulfilled?
It didn't work,
Like
but
it's done. It's done. Like
yeah,
that,
they
I
have
feel
no
like
use for it.
So what's gonna happen with him now? Is he gonna be Epsteined after this? Because now they kind of don't need him. I don't know.
I think it's a touch and go situation. I think we're gonna have to see what
Lots of touching.
too much touching. Tell you what, a little slip and sliding, if you will.
maybe less of touching. I don't know.
We need some less of touching. Diddy needs to be. He didn't even need He doesn't need handcuffs. He need hand gloves. He needs like fists, like
Hand mittens.
hand mittens. You need to stop touching. That's what you need.
You know what else I saw? Bow Wow. Bow Wow said,
No.
"Get this, bro. This I was like,
Not
Huh?
Wow.
Bow Wow said, he actually misses the Diddy parties. He
Okay.
wishes that they were still happening.
He brainwashed, dog.
Bro,
Yeah.
he said
he's not relevant anymore. That's why he's saying wild shit.
Bro, man, it's crazy because, after these, and I'm paraphrasing the stuff, it's not accurate, like, quote. But basically, along the same lines as, like, he said that they always had something to do. They always had somewhere to go. And it was always a Diddy party after these, like, award shows and whatnot. And now he's like, the weekends are not the same anymore, man. Because
Get a hobby, buddy.
I wish the Diddy parties were still around, man. And I was like,
there was dick and balls everywhere, man. Where's the Diddy party? Come on, man.
honestly, here you go. Here's the thing. I feel like he's just saying some bullshit on the opposite end of the spectrum. to
Rage
just
bait.
just catch some clout.
Yeah, dude, he's irrelevant. He hasn't been relevant since like 2006.
And that's the thing. I think he's just like, bro, what? Maybe I should say some ridiculous shit
Bow,
so that
wow,
I
wow,
can be
you be
relevant now.
I don't even remember his songs. It's not
TMZ
even a
hasn't
song.
reported on me in a while.
Paparazzi doesn't even follow me.
Right.
Paparazzi rather be following some other homeless person. They don't even know who I am. If I saw Bow Wow now, I'd be like, who the fuck is this? You're Bow who? Bow Wow.
No.
What the fuck is that?
Bow whoa.
Bow what?
Bow what? Bow nah.
Bow nah, dog.
Anyways, yeah, that's about all I had, man. We're gonna have to keep our. It's an ever evolving story.
I think this is
I think-
actually a turning tide now because now the election is over. The list has no leverage, so either it's going to die, or they're gonna turn it to the wolves.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only two things I see. It's gonna die or to be turned to the wolves. Obviously, it's it could be dragged for a long time, like they did or they still have with Epstein. But
Oh, we still don't know what the hell's.
I
Yeah.
I see that now that it's over and it's done with, they don't have a leg to stand on.
Yep.
And once Trump gets sworn in, and maybe they start to, clean up the mess that's going on around, maybe something will happen.
We
Like,
can hope.
I think that's really a small, like it's a big problem, but it's a small step in what is really the bigger picture of things. If you can think about it in a way, not saying like what happened was minuscule, but in the grand scheme of things, there's a lot of things that need to be worked to get that kind of going.
Diddy just turned 50, and he spent his 50th birthday in jail.
the showers.
Well, not maybe that too, but not before he had his pizza. And when he had pizza for his birthday, and I could not help but, y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
No, dog. No way. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Okay.
No shot, bro. He's getting.
Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that.
I was about to say, I was like, yo, why the fuck would somebody like the pizza?
I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, dog.
All right, guys. We're gonna cut it here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, if it was thought-provoking, if it provided you guys with some new content, new knowledge, new information about the Diddy that you did not know and you found out here, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We'll keep you guys updated on this whole thing that is ever evolving. Go over to our Spotify channel, follow us for a great commute listen, and we will see you guys on the next one.